It comes closer when I sleep. I've been awake for 4 days, and I don't know how much longer I can last. A few hours, maybe. Not through another night. It comes closer when I sleep. I'm so tired I can't focus, drifting off if I sit down. Forgetting what I'm doing. I don't even know why I'm posting here. The name, I think, caught my eye. No sleep. I needed something to do, to keep me awake. When I close my eyes, I can feel it, watching me. Too long, and it begins to move. I'll snap awake to glance a shadow in the distance. Movement out of the corner of my eye. So I can't sleep. Or it will reach me. I can't let it reach me again. The 4 nights since it began feel like a lifetime. I was always lying half asleep in my bed, a little after midnight. I always keep the windows open, and I thought I heard a movement in my yard. A cat, I thought, or maybe a fox. I tried ignoring it, but no. This sounded different. I got up and went to the window to look out. It's strange how we change when we are alone. Before my wife died, I would have ignored it, I think, dismissed it as paranoia. I wouldn't have been struggling to sleep in the first place. She might have heard it, and I would have told her not to worry. But she's been gone for 2 years, and I am a lonely old man. So I worried and looked. Nothing. No cats, no foxes, barely a breeze in the dark. Just trees and grass in a weak moonlight. I went back to the bed, but in a few moments I heard it again. The same sound, movement, something at the window downstairs, or maybe the door. Stupid, I thought, just the wind. But no harm to just check. I pulled on a shirt, flipped on the lights and went downstairs. Nothing now, of course. Still, I closed the windows and checked all the doors were locked. The house was always so quiet on my own. I climbed back into the bed and tried to relax. Deep breaths. I remember thinking how I had to get a decent sleep, or I wouldn't be any of use the next day. Not a young man anymore. An hour or so passed, I think, before another sound snapped me awake. A creak from the stairs. I didn't move, just laid in the dark, eyes wide open, listening. I didn't have any pets. All the doors and windows were closed. The stairs only cracked with weight on them. I breathed slowly, silently. After a few minutes, I sat up, looking at the door in the darkness. Nothing. I walked slowly to the door, opened it crack, and peered through. Nothing there. I opened it further. Of course, there was nothing there. Stupid. I was a little angry with myself now. Slammed the door and pulled the cover up around my neck. 15 minutes maybe, before I was asleep again. I didn't really wake when I heard it. It was just a faint scraping noise, like a nail pulled across the cloth. I barely felt it. Something sharp dragged across the covers on my feet. I opened my eyes and looked into the dark. It was standing at the end of my bed. In the snatches of sleep I have since, I see my wife before she passed out, exhausted and frail, trying to keep her eyes open. It seemed like she wanted to tell me something, but the words never came. We didn't have children, no family still alive to speak of. It wasn't a problem when we had each other, but when someone is the world to you and you lose them, you've lost everything. I see the memory of its hunched shoulders and long arms, reaching. No, stay awake. Push it away. I couldn't go home after it happened. I tried to stay around people, be the places I could stay awake, where I wouldn't be able or allowed to sleep. The seats of the city center. I want to ask for help, but who do I ask? I would look and sound like a crazy old man, dirty and exhausted, living on the street. Maybe I'm not thinking straight, too tired, too scared. How would anyone help anyway, even if they believed me? What if it hurt them too, and it was my fault? I don't know why this is happening to me, so I don't know if I can pass it to someone else. Can't be responsible for that. I would think I was going crazy if it weren't for the bruises where it touched me. I waited until the public bathroom was empty and looked in the mirror. Not really bruises. My skin is turning black, peeling away around my neck in the shape of those long, thin fingers. I try to hide it under my collar, but it burns to touch. I don't want to think about it anymore. I can see the bridge from here. I think about jumping in the river, but then I think, what if it's there in the deep, waiting for me, always so cold? I can't seem to heat up. The night is here and the streets are getting quiet, getting dark. My numb old fingers, too cold to type. My eyes are stinging, eyelids heavy. I can't stay awake for any longer. Why am I writing this? I don't know. I just want someone to know I was here, I think. I didn't just disappear. It's coming closer. I can feel it. I can't stay awake.